Today, my friends are playing on one block in Minecraft, and today they are going to be getting possessed by the hungry snakes. Let me explain what I mean. So pretty much I've stuck into their world, and I've gone ahead and added the hungry snakes mod. Check it out. We got the boy version and the girl version right over here. And pretty much what I'm going to be doing today is making it so that my friends turn into the hungry snakes, and then I'm going to turn all of their mobs into apples. And then I'm going to turn this entire platform of theirs into the hungry snakes arena, and I'm just going to make them eat their own mobs. It's going to be kind of messed up, but I think it'll be really funny. Pretty much if you don't know what the hungry snakes are, let me show you. Pretty much there's this game Snake where you have to like go around to the snake and just like eat apples, and hungry snakes is like the scary version of this. That's what I've got imported into our world. But anyways, the first thing that we need to do in order to get started for this is let's just go over to their one block and see what they're doing. I gotta make sure that they're not planning on leaving the world anytime soon.
Hey, do we have any more wheat? I need to keep feeding the sheep.
All of the wheat should be inside of the chests, or some new wheat might have grown in the farm. Why do you need to keep feeding the sheep anyways? We've already got beds and stuff.
No, and I need to get some more blocks because I'm trying to make a giant cake.
Oh, that's what you're doing. Well, I mean, you could always try using concrete.
I don't have enough dye for concrete. Wait a second. Maybe if I put bone meal on the grass, I can get some flowers to make dye.
What in the world? Seems like Baby Dash is trying to build a cake. Anyways, it seems like they're not planning on leaving the world anytime soon. So let's begin step one of our plan. Now, the first thing that we need to do in order to turn my friends into hungry snakes is we got to set up the environment for it. We need to turn their one block into the hungry snakes arena. Now, I'm not sure if you remember, but earlier when I played Snake just then, the arena was like a bunch of green tiles. So we need to turn their one block into a bunch of green tiles. And in order to do that, let's go all the way out over here where nobody can see me. Oh gosh, I'm like lost myself now. Hopefully I'll be able to find their one block again. But what we need to do over here is set up a little command block station. I'm just going to put down a block over there, and then let me give myself a command block. Using command blocks, we're going to convert their entire one block platform into the hungry snakes arena. Now, first things first, let's just put down one command block over there. Before we even begin to put anything in the command block though, let's set up a small version of the hungry snakes arena. So let's grab some, I don't know, lime terracotta and lime concrete. I think this would look pretty good. Let me also grab a magic wand, and then let's go out over here and let's set up a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5x5 should be good. Let's set up like a 5x5 tile of green. There we go. Just a simple green square, just like that. Now let's select this entire thing, look that way, / stack it, and then let's replace the green tiles over here with the lime terracotta. And now that we've got these two basic building blocks, let's just stack it once this way. Select this position here, or wait, no, this position and this position. And let's set this to the light green, and then let's set this position to this position to the dark green. There we go. Now we've got like a checkerboard pattern. This will be perfect for the floor of our arena. Now we just need to make the arena much bigger, and we need it to cover up their entire one block. Now, I guess the way that we can do this is let's select each of these positions here, and then let's / stack it like 10 times. Oh yeah, there we go. This is quite the arena, quite the sizable arena, I will say. Let's stack it this way over here 5 times as well. And let me go take a look at my friend's one block. We need this arena to be just big enough to cover up their entire one block. Okay, what in the world are they doing?
It turns out we had enough wool. This platform is looking awesome.
Wow, yeah, that looks pretty crazy. You mind giving me a hand over here with the automatic tree farm though?
Automatic tree farm? Why do we need that? We already have enough wood.
No, we don't. We're always running out. Getting wood from the one block is super duper unreliable.
Well, you can keep doing that. I need to go try and make a bucket so I can get some more milk. My cake shop is about to be open for business.
Okay, Baby Dash is building a cake shop, it looks like, but their platform doesn't seem that crazy large. It's like, let's see. How many blocks is this exactly? Actually, we can check how many blocks this is exactly. Let's just go up over here, and then let's do / pause 1 in one corner of their one block, and then let's go all the way up here in the other corner, and let's do / pause 2, and then let's go ahead and do / set barrier, and then look, it says operation complete, 5,508 blocks affected. That means their entire platform is about 5,500 blocks. That's not too big. Let's go take a look at how big our platform over here is. And okay, it looks like we're good. This thing is far away enough to the point where my friends cannot see it at all if they're standing on their platform. Yeah, look at this. We're perfectly hidden. Okay, let's go over here. Let's go back into creative mode, and then let's select each one of these positions. And I'm not gonna lie, lie, this platform might be a little bit overkill. This might be a little bit too big. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to need to make it a little bit thinner. We don't want it to be too large either because that's also going to be problematic. Let's set this to air. And then you might be wondering, how are we going to bring this over to their... How are we going to turn their one block platform into this? You'll see in a moment. We're going to be using the /clone command. Anyways, let's / stack this like, I don't know, 5 times? No, not quite 5 times. I want to make it like a perfect square. So maybe 8 times? That's still not a square. Are you kidding me? Okay, what about 10? Still not quite a square. Fine, I guess we can do like 12. Yeah, that looks better. This looks like a giant chessboard. And all right, finally, now that we've got this big platform done, let's select each one of the corners and then let's do / set 0 and okay, 16,000 blocks affected. Yeah, I think we definitely have more than enough space. Okay, just to add some finishing touches to this platform before we move on to the next step, let's select each corner and then we need to add some walls, just some cool looking walls that will keep my friends bordered up in here. We need to be quick with this platform because I still gotta add the thing that's gonna turn my friends' mobs into apples. Let's do / walls and then blue terracotta. Why does that look purple? Actually, you know what? I like it. It's not terrible. We can even / stack this a couple of times. There we go. Oh yeah, those are some... Nah, wait, no, that's way too big. What in the world? Let's / stack it like 1 time. Yeah, okay, this is looking pretty good. Actually, 1 more time, just for good measures. There we go. Okay, yeah, this is a pretty big arena. Finally, let's select each corner up here in the roof, and we need to add a dark roof, because this is supposed to be like a scary version of Snake. This is supposed to be the non-friendly horror version. So let's do / set black stained glass. This is like a cool little building trick. And then let's move the black stained glass down 1 layer, and then do / set black concrete. Boom. Okay, now in the inside over here, it should look... Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look how cool that looks. Uh-oh. The mobs are spawning, though. That's problematic. I guess in order to solve that, what we can do is just select each one of the corners here. Oh, my goodness. We got, like, cockroaches spawning in. Yeah, I don't think what we're about to do is going to cause any problems. What we can do is do / set light. And there we go. Now there's a bunch of invisible light blocks hidden all across this place. If I quickly do / difficulty peaceful and then / difficulty normal, we shouldn't have any more mobs spawning in other than cockroaches. You know what? A couple of cockroaches here and there. It's fine. This is supposed to be a scary game. All right, but anyways, now that we've got this entire giant platform done, let's go back to our tiny little command center over here, and let's actually move this thing out a little bit. Let's move it out like 5 blocks this way. Took a gulp out of the wall there. Didn't mean to do that. Let's cover that in. And okay, now we need to get the /clone command ready. The /clone command is going to let us clone this entire build right on top of my friend's 1 block platform. And in order to do it, it's actually quite simple. We just have to go in 1 corner and then do /clone from this block over here. And then let's go all the way in the other corner of the build, right down over here. And then we need to clone it onto this block. And then finally, we need to get coordinates of 1 more block. And those are the coordinates of the block where we want to paste this thing at. Now, let's see. I actually don't know how this is going to work. If I paste it, is it going to paste it in from the middle or like the side? Or let's go test it out over here. Yeah, let's go really, really far from everything that's going on. Since we're using the /clone command, there's no way to undo this, so this has to go right the first try. All right, let's go ahead and paste it in. I'm just gonna put 3 squiggly lines here to indicate that I want it to paste in wherever I'm standing. And then that position is not loaded. What? I forgot. Okay, wait a second. The position that you're trying to copy has to be loaded at all times. If you're too far from it, then it's not gonna work. It should be fine for the actual prank because I'm gonna be standing here when we clone it, but for this test purpose, let's stand over here just a couple blocks above the platform, and then let's try it out. And too many blocks in the specified area. Okay, well, I actually got a little trick for this. If we do /game rule, command modification block limit, and then set it to like 9999999, I think this should let us move everything. Okay, hopefully this doesn't crash the game. Let's try it out. Oh, that worked so perfectly. Wait, it didn't even lag. It literally didn't even lag. That's so good. Okay, but we have some valuable information now. If I run this command, there we go. It's gonna paste it in from the bottom end over here. All right, very, very good to know. Wait, actually, let me do a couple more tests on this thing. So if I put a black stained glass block right over here and then make it paste the clone onto this block specifically, is it gonna paste the green part here or below it? What's gonna happen? Okay, it pastes the green part here. Okay, good to know. So yeah, this is very good information. Now let's go back to my friend's one block and let's go into spectator mode. It's time to do a little bit of spying. We need to grab coordinates of the exact block where we want to paste this thing onto. And wow, looks like they've come a long way with their one block. What in the world is Ann building over there?
And are you sure this is even gonna work? I feel like it's just gonna explode.
No, it should work once it's done, but we do need a lot of TNT. We should have tons of gunpowder, though, from all those creepers we killed on the first night.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're still inside of the chest over here.
Okay. While they're doing their thing, I'm just gonna go out in the corner here. Actually, it would be a lot easier if I can do this in creative mode. Let me do /effect give dash invisibility. There we go. Now I can go into creative mode, and let me also give myself a barrier. And you might be able to tell what we're about to do here. Let's just go out over here. These barriers are invisible to my friends. You can only see them if you're actually holding the barrier block item. Yeah, look, if you're not holding them, they just disappear. Let's go over here and just place a bunch of these barriers out in the distance. Yeah, over here should be good. And then let's grab the clone command that we had earlier, and let's replace the paste the destination from over there at our command blocks to over here. There we go. Okay, I've got the command locked and loaded. Now, if we run that command, it's going to convert their entire one block, everything inside of the one block, into the Hungry Snakes arena. Wait, one thing that I realized, though, are those houses going to get in the way? Actually, no, they shouldn't get in the way. That shouldn't be a problem, because when we do the /clone command, it's not just going to clone the blocks around the area. It's also going to clone all the empty space inside of it. So it's just going to delete their houses. All right, well, now that we have that command, let's paste it in over here. And don't worry, I have a backup of the world saved. I'm not completely evil. But now that we have this clone command saved, the next thing that we need to figure out is how to turn my friends into the Hungry Snakes. And now that should actually be pretty easy. All we got to do is just use the command /identity. If we do /identity equip and then someone's username, let's do like Baby Dash, for example, then we can morph him into any creature in the entire game. And I'm thinking, let's turn Baby Dash into the Hungry Snakes boy, and then let's copy this command, put it into this command block here, and then we can turn N into the Hungry Snakes girl. There we go. It's going to be like 2-player Hungry Snakes. It's perfect. All right, that's pretty good. One more thing that we should do, though. Oh, actually, no. I think Baby Dash is automatically going to turn small. I was thinking maybe we can use some commands to make him even smaller because, you know, he's like a baby. But I think he should automatically be small. The morph command is going to change you to the same scale that you already are. All right, now that we've got that's pretty good. Now we got to figure out how to turn their mobs, all of their animals, into apples. And for that, I've actually gone ahead and added a little mod into our world. If I search up apple, look at this. We get ourselves an apple spawn egg. It's a little bit messed up on the side. I had like 5 minutes to set it up because my friends were inside of the server, and if I joined too late, they would notice that I'm here. But this looks pretty good. I mean, for the most part, you can definitely tell it's an apple. And also the best part is, if you're in survival mode, look. Oh, I'm invisible right now. Let me effect clear. Hey, apple, you wanna go? It should attack you. Maybe it only attacks you if you like punch it. What? Okay, maybe because I'm its creator, it's not attacking me. Huh, that's weird. All right, well, you know what? It's fine. The apples don't even need to attack. The snakes are the ones who need to eat the apples, not the other way around. All right, goodbye, apples. Anyways, what we need to do is turn all of my friends' animals inside of their animal farm into apples. And in order to do that, let me go over here and just take a look at exactly what animals they have. So it looks like they've got some pigs, some sheep. Wait, let me write this down. So they have pig, sheep, cow, chicken, and that seems like about it. Yeah, that's everything. All right, let's go back. So in order to turn all of their animals into apples, we actually can't use this /identity command. We need to do something different because you can't morph animals for some reason. What we need to do is go over here and let's place down a couple of command blocks. Okay, so they had 4 animals. They had pigs, sheep, cows, chicken. They obviously had more than 4 animals in the pin, but they had 4 different types of animals. So let's put down 4 command blocks here, and inside of each one, we're going to need to put /execute at e type equal, let's do pig for this one, run summon apple. Now, pretty much this command is just going to summon an apple at the exact location where any pigs are standing. Okay, so that's good. Let's go ahead and copy this command and paste it into all the other command blocks, and let's do all the other animals. So let's do sheep, let's do chicken, and then let's finally do cow. There we go. Now that we've got all that done, let's put down another set of 4 command blocks over here. And for these command blocks, we need to put /kill and then the name of the animal that was in their animal pin. So over here, we got pigs. I think in the next one, we need to do sheep. Yep, /kill sheep. And pretty much this is just going to kill all of the animals and make it so that only the apples remain. All right, let's kill all the chickens. Oh man, all the animals are going to get replaced with apples. This is crazy. And then finally the cows. And what we can do is also add a little bit of redstone delay in between this. Actually, wait, this is such a janky way of doing it. Why don't we just have one repeater? We can have one repeater right over here. Hook everything up with some redstone. There we go. And okay, this is looking quite nice. Let's hook everything up together with a little bit of redstone redstone. Let's see. What does this command block do? Wait, there's literally nothing inside of this command block. Why is that there? These 2 command blocks are going to morph, my friends. Okay, that's important. This one's going to clone the arena. This is very important as well. And now, I mean, we've got all of the basic commands set up. Now we just got to make the game a little bit more intense. Whoa, wait, hold on. Is this what happened in here? It's so dark. I kind of like the way this looks. The only reason it's bright down here is because of those light blocks that we added. This looks awesome. Okay, what if we make it even darker though? Let's put another command block here. These will be the special effects command blocks. In the first one, let's do effect give everyone blindness infinite. Yep, that's gonna be pretty great. That will definitely make everything kind of scary looking. Okay, what do we do next? You know, my friends are gonna be playing as the hungry snakes. We should give them strength so that they can one-shot the apples if they see them. Let's do another effect give at a strength, and then we can just give everyone strength 100. That way they'll be able to one-shot any apples that they see. And you know what? Other than that, I think this is pretty good. I think we're pretty much good to go. All we gotta do to activate all of this is just hook everything up with some more redstone. There we go. Yeah, everything looks hooked up pretty good. And then to power all of this on, all we need to do is just flick this. Why in the world is there a mosquito here? Get out. All we gotta do is flick this lever here, and then everything will be good to go. Anyways, before we do this, let's go over to my friends and see what they're up to. Back into spectator mode we go.
And are you sure this thing is gonna work? It doesn't really look like it's working so far.
No, it's gonna work. It's gonna be so cool once it works too.
What in the world is this?
I just have to finish building a couple more parts, and then it's gonna be awesome. Pretty much all you have to do is plant trees in the middle where that dirt block is, and then the dispensers are gonna shoot bone meal at the sapling to grow it, and then there's gonna be a TNT chamber here which explodes all of the trees, giving us automatic wood.
I think we already have enough wood. What we don't have, though, is enough cakes. Yeah, cakes are really, really important on this one block. Without cakes, what other food would we eat?
We can literally eat the bread. The bread is perfectly good food.
No, it is not, and do you know how long it takes to eat bread? Like 1 second per bite. A cake, if you click on it, you can eat it instantly. It's the best food.
Oh, Baby Dash does have a point. You can technically eat cake instantly in this game. But unfortunately for Anne's little thingy over here, everything is about to get wiped and turned into hungry snakes. Let's go out over here, and it is time to begin the prank. Oh, wait, I kind of want to see how my friends react, though. So maybe what we should do is let's go here and add a little bit of delay to the lever. Yeah, this is going to be great. Let's also change the lever with a button. I don't know why we had a lever in the first place. Let's add a little bit of, actually a lot of bit of redstone repeaters over here. And these are just going to add some delay before the whole system activates. Is this going to be enough? I want to be able to press the button and then just teleport over there and then see what they do. I think this should probably be more than enough. All right, let's put down our button over there. And all right, it is time. Let's go ahead and press this button. All right, boom, I pressed it. Now let me go into spectator mode, and quickly, I'm just going to teleport over to them. What in the world is this? No, where did I teleport inside of?
What the? And what just happened?
Wait. Everyone's blind. Did the arena teleport? Where's the arena? The arena wasn't loaded. It was not loaded.
What the? Why is everything so dark?
Hold on. I gotta effect clear myself. Where's the arena at? Uh-oh. The arena's this way.
And where did you go?
All of the animals are apples. But dude, I forgot that I have to stand here for the thing to load. Let me go over here quickly. Where's the clone command? There it is. I'm just gonna grab it and just run it manually. There we go.
What the?
Hey, wait, my farm!
Why is everything green? And is that you?
Why did you sound like that?
You're like a giant worm!
There they are. Oh, this is perfect. And it looks like they're about to notice the apples.
Why in the world is there a giant apple here?
And there's more than just one of those things.
It looks like we can kill them.
Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and do /title, and I'm just gonna put a title on everybody's screen saying, kill the apples.
It just said kill the apples. Wait, or what sort of event is this? Is this part of the one block map?
Maybe. Are we gonna get our cake world back? Where in the world even are we right now?
Or else I will kill you.
Huh? Who is saying all of this?
And now let me go in the corner, and how about I become a hungry snake too? I don't have blindness. I'm pretty sure my friends have blindness though, so they have no idea that I'm here. Let's turn into a snake, and let's do /skill set 3. And do I have strength? Oh, I don't. /effect give -strength infinite. There we go.
And this is really weird. I'm gonna eat some cakes. I don't want to eat apples. You're too healthy.
What in the world?
Where even are you? We should meet up and try to get out of here. It looks like the floor is just made out of concrete, so maybe we can just mine out. What is this?
I'm just gonna start walking around, and there we go.
What is what? What did you see?
I don't think this was you, was it? There's like a giant snake trailing around me.
A giant snake? Wait, we're not the only snakes here?
Just gonna go around in and just start freaking her out a little bit.
I keep catching glimpses of it every 2 seconds, but then it disappears.
And now, time for the finisher kill.
No! I just died!
Oops, broke a little bit of the floor there. That's fine.
And I think we need to kill all the apples. I think there's still some apples around here. Oh, there's another one over there. Die, apple. Die.
Oh, yeah? Well, what if I told you were too slow? Let me walk in front of Baby Dash.
Ah, what is that thing? And I think I see the giant snake you were talking about.
It killed me, I think. And where in the world are we right now? All of our 1 block is gone.
Okay, I just killed another apple. I need to kill the apple before this thing kills me.
And too late.
Ow! What in the world was that? We barely had enough time to even kill any of those things.
Well, at least now we can see. We were like fully blind back in there.
All right, now I'm going to rise up here in the corner and...
And what is that? What is that? Look behind you.
What is what? That was the snake that killed us.
All right, now let me go ahead and unmute my mic and... Hey, guys!
There's no way.
Were you behind all of this that entire time?
Yeah, I was behind all of this that entire time.
Where's our 1 block?
Oh, you're 1 block? You guys got possessed by the hungry snakes. I don't know what to tell you.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, the hungry snakes took over. You guys got too hungry.
Yeah, get back over here. What in the world is all of that?
I'll see you guys later. Don't worry, I have a backup of your world, though.
You better have a backup.
That was pretty crazy, and if you want to watch the next video, then click on the video on the screen right now.